Britain for the pre-season F2 and F3 race. We're going to be assessing some of the drivers today and hopefully seeing some good racing. And these new cars may be a bit tricky for overtaking, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of mistakes going about. So we're on board with Keegan at the moment, leaving F1 due to connection issues and joining back in F2, getting relegated to F3. So he's got a point to prove today. Show how fast he really is. So we're on board with Dimos now. Using the low gear really does affect the stability of the car, so he would have struggled through there. Into the second sector now, harden the brakes into this left-hander, really got to keep the car towards the apex, down to third. The long right-hander, now powering onto the old start-finish straight, as you can see there, the old pit section on the right-hand side. He'll be flat through here, not so much in the race perhaps, but definitely in qualifying on those super soft tyres. Through Maggots and Beckett's now. Taking a pretty good line through here. Got to set himself up nicely onto the DRS straight as Mr. Costa goes fastest on a 28.0. Dylan needs to improve here. He's got time for maybe one more run after this, and he's actually pulled off, so he must have been down on his time. You see actually jumping, I think it was one of the Williams going into the pits. As St Johnson has Cooley behind him, so if Cooley's on a hot lap, that's going to affect him. We'll see what happens here, as we can actually see St Johnson just trying to warm the tyres up. Try and find someone on a hot lap. Zonda's definitely not on a hot lap. As though we see Keegan now lifting through there, so he's just finished a hot lap maybe, as Dilmos was doing his. And he's yeah, he's retired. Keegan has called it a day. As Good Aids comes back out on track now, having been beaten at the moment to provisional pole by Costa. Jamesy calls it a day as well. He's not going any faster. Let's have a quick look at the order now. There's obviously Costa taking pole at the moment. Good Aids in second. Penny third. Here to assess the racing ability of these drivers. Aaron Taylor with a good lap in fourth. He did a 28.8. So that's about 8 tenths off the pole. Keegan fifth. Dilmos in sixth. Zonda in seventh. St Johnson eighth. Wetnets ninth. Cooley in 10th. In the other Renault, the player, another Dutchman in 11th, Bugatti, King Chris, Jamesy Tactics, Miles, Mini, A5A, Fear, and then one also assessing today in the other Mercedes cars. This is which Good Aids now going on to a lap. He's 2 tenths down on pole at the moment. Mr. Costa currently has it. Can he pull it out the bag? Maybe got time for one more run after this, but it will affect his tyre wear. Onto the DRS stretch now. Will he go purple? That is the question. And has he called it a day actually? It's a bit awkward through there, going up into fifth. But he's got traffic up ahead, so if they're not on, if they are on fast laps, this is going to really affect him, because the airflow off of these cars is horrible, and as you can see there, bit of lag maybe from Good Aids, but he's going to struggle through this next section definitely. As you can see there, the car's trying to step out of the back end, and he's on the grass. There's no way he's going faster now. He's maybe got time to squeeze in another lap, as Penny's going slowly there to let them through. if these three all trying to go onto fast laps though, there is definitely no way that the person behind is going to get any faster. He could actually back off a good 8 if he chooses to. But he thinks he's on a good lap, does he? As you see Dilmos here not getting out of the way. He wants to go onto his fast lap as well. This really isn't working. So is Dilmos on a fast lap or not? We're about to find out. No, he's not. So he's called it a day, which is interesting actually, because I don't know if King Chris is going to have... Sorry, Good Aids is going to have benefited from that, as Aaron Taylor calls it a day. So King Chris will be giving him some slipstream. One going fastest. Good Aids 3/10 down on his lap, so he's not getting pole.
One putting in a 27.8. That looks very quick.
Yeah, as Good Aids calls it a day.
John Stone is also not on his lap time.
No, he's bailed.
Off track. Surprise me.
King Chris looks very slow through this section. I'm not sure if he's on an in lap. He must be because his DRS isn't open.
He is 2 down.
It's a very fast in lap if it is an in lap. No, it's not an in lap. So he's just forgotten to open his DRS going onto that straight. He will be the last one across the line.
He is down on his time. Yeah, we only got...
Oh no, sorry, St Johnston.
Left, but he is...
Oh no, St Johnston's gone into the pits. So that is it for qualifying. So one takes the pole. Mr Costa putting in a good lap for second. Good Aids third. Penny fourth. Aaron Taylor in fifth. Keegan sixth. Tactics seventh. St Johnston eighth. Dilmos 9th, and rounding out the top 10 is King Chris in 10th. All on the super soft tyres, interestingly. No one trying the soft.
F1 here showing their pace, the people from F1. Why they're F1. Giving the other guys a bargain to look up to.
Yes, definitely, I would agree with that. We're just waiting for St Johnston now because he's in the pits. As soon as he gets sorted with that, hopefully we can get the formation lap started. Race strategy.
You see the gaps between, of course, like P15. Oh, never mind. P15 didn't see the lap. P13, 14 with Bugatti with a 129.9, and of course one with a 27.8. It's 2 seconds. I think he would like to improve. Maybe he had a mistake, but can't play that for sure.
So a 28.0 from Costa, and a... who was the slowest that actually set a competitive time?
Bugatti?
29.9, so that's actually quite slow from Bugatti. He was 6/10 up on that last lap though. So quite a big gap between the classes there. As you can see, Mr Costa in F2, Good Aids F2, Aaron Taylor's F3. So the fastest of the F3 runners was Aaron Taylor, beating Keegan, St Johnston. Dilmos as well, getting beaten by several of the F3 drivers. Tactics an F2 driver. King Chris F3, Zonda F2, Wetnets F2, Player F3, and who was 14th in the Force India?
Bugatti.
Oh, so he's left then? Along with the other French driver, Grosjean. So who was in the Haas? Oh, that was Miles possibly, I think, actually.
Yeah, he probably didn't have his Ferrari, so he didn't feel comfortable.
Yes, definitely. He loves that Ferrari.
Yep, indeed, he does. You also have a guy called A5A8201, you're just gonna call him numbers.
Yeah, A5A, yeah. Finnish driver. Fairly quick, but definitely has room for improvement.
It appears that Trithy has actually got a spot in here now, so he probably took over.
Oh yeah, that's good. I noticed Flying Kona is in the Haas as well, so I don't know if that's someone that's actually in the league or not. Hopefully he is, otherwise Yeah, he's going to be in trouble. Mini God Bowl, the only car starting on the medium tyres then, by the looks of this. We will confirm that in a minute.
I can't see it yet. The screen. I'm still looking at the pit lane.
Yeah, if you check the race director.
Yes,
can...
it doesn't allow me.
Oh, okay, that's interesting because it was allowing
here
me.
We go. Formation lap.
Oh, and one of the Red Bulls. I'm not quite sure what the Red Bull was doing at the back there.
One actually jump started.
Oh, and yeah, okay. So that Red Bull is. Who is in the Red Bull actually?
So
it's no, it's not.
India's pole, and Flying Kona is in a Haas, getting in all kinds of problems with the drive behind him. Not sure what he's doing. I don't think he should be here.
Yeah, well, we'll find out soon enough. I'm sure about that. And meanwhile, we'll go back to the front as we watch the cars go round on their formation lap now, getting ready for the start of this 26 lap race.
And he has been hit. Okay. By Ferrari. By a 5A, I think.
Oh, and he's been disqualified from the formation lap, so he will.
They collided. I don't think he should be here. He is Finnish as well, so he's probably a fan of A5.
Possibly, yep.
I am going to ask him if he wants to leave.
One of the Force India is very aggressively warming his tyres there. I think that might be Trizzy. It is indeed very aggressive on the tyres there. So, just to confirm the grid, it is 1 on pole. It is Costa second, Good Aids third, Penny fourth, Aaron Taylor fifth, Keegan sixth, Tactics seventh, and Johnson eighth, Dilmos ninth, King Chris rounding out the top 10, and then the first of the soft runners starting outside the top 10 is Zonda, Wetnet's player. Trizzy, he'll be making up ground from the start. Watch out for him. James in 15th, Flying Kona in 16th, 17th, Mini God Bowl, the only one on the mediums, and then the last three, Fear, A5A, and Cooley, all on the softs at the back. As we see one of the Renaults parked.
Red Bull in the middle.
Very interesting.
Next to Mini. Fear's car is weirdly placed, I have to say.
Yeah, I think. Oh, okay. I've just seen that. Right. That is. Oh, okay. There we go then. So Fear's glitched. Okay, so we'll probably get underway quite shortly now. I'd hope.
As Fear, his car is driving into the pit lane or in the gravel, hitting all the walls possible.
Oh, and there we go. And I think we're just waiting for everyone. As we see cars reversing off the grid, that is not a good sign. 5 red lights. And away we go. It's a bit of a slow start there for one of the McLarens. One immediately taking the lead. As though we see one of the Ferraris going wide at turn 1, and he's come back on and he's lost the back end. One of the Ferraris in the background, there's cars going off left, right and centre. As we see Aaron Taylor taking a little bit of a spin there, hit by one of the McLarens and then ploughed by the other one.
Yeah, one of the McLarens spun as well. I think this one's on that.
As we have Trizzy already up into P8, and he's having a look at Aaron Taylor now. Is he going to go on the brakes? He is. And Trizzy is squeezing his way past his teammate there. Brilliant move. Slightly aggressive, but clean.
Behind St. John. Down now. Oh, and Keegan and him are going wide to St. John's. Really struggling there in Cox.
The two Scotsmen battling it out. As it'll be very interesting to see.
All over the back of St. John's right now.
I believe that's Keegan in P5. It is lagging all through Maggots and Beckett. He's actually got very good straight line speed here, Keegan.
Safe to say the Scottish are lagging significantly.
Yeah. Keegan is all over the place as Penny backs off. He doesn't want anything to do with it.
No, they collided. I was on board with Keegan and they actually collided.
Oh, and one of the Renaults is pushed wide as Keegan is all over the place again. Let's not ride on board with him.
Oh, Trinity has spun it.
Oh, so after getting such a good start, back down to the rear of the field.
Tactics has given up.
As Keegan's actually, I don't know where Keegan is at the moment. He's all over the place with his lag. As Costa's gone wide into turn 3 and has given Good 8 a great opportunity to get past here.
Side by side, looks like Good 8 doesn't have the straight line speed.
Yep, yep. He's going to have a go on the brakes. He is up the inside, they touch.
Oh.
Is he going to keep it? Has he got the grip?
Costa Good 8 shouldn't be keeping that position as he did. Force him wide.
Yep, and he is through. Good 8 is past. Is Costa going to have a come back at him here? Surely not here. Yep, he tucks in behind rather sensibly. And Keegan very wide in the background, and oh, I thought he lost the back end there. Holding it together just. It's a great camera shot there. Through Maggots and Beckett's. Oh, one of the Force Indias very wide through the first part.
And the second.
Yes, and the second, definitely. As Trizzy has yeah, well he had that spin, didn't he, that you said about?
Yeah, he did have a spin in the last corner, so he might have given up or actually crashed out. We don't know. I have to say, Aaron Taylor does have a nice helmet. Just point that out right now.
Yeah, it's quite nice actually. As he's, it looks like he's not got much downforce on this car though, Aaron Taylor. Struggling a little bit there through turn 1.
Definitely.
As you see the train forming now behind Good 8, or is it? Is it? No, there is a little bit of train forming. Good 8 is very quick, so it wouldn't surprise me if he could challenge 1 for the.
Dropped down to P14 in the meantime.
Who's that? Sorry.
Dylan.
Oh yeah, I was just flicking through then and saw he was near the back. So he's obviously had an incident. Mini still on the mediums is last. Oh no, he's not because Tactics. Oh, Tactics has left the session, so Mini is effectively last.
Ooh, Zonda and St. Johnstone gun crash into Cops. Zonda backing out of it. A lot of track extending happening at the runoff for Cops. Ooh, Zonda going for it on the inside. On the soft, now the outside. Will he get the space?
Oh, that was close. Watch out for A5A here, he has the DRS.
Yeah, but he's not close enough. Zonda's going for it around the outside.
Oh!
St. Johnstone backed out of it.
Has he got too much speed going into that corner? Oh, and St. Johnston. Oh my goodness, he's gone up the inside and there's contact and St. Johnston holds it together. Tags Jamie on the exit. Jamesy, sorry. There must be yellow flags out because they're inside of each other at the moment.
A5A very over aggressive here right now.
Oh, it's good. Oh my. How on earth these guys aren't actually having contact? I will never know. And he's going to push him off. And what are these guys doing right now? This is really poor racing.
This is indeed very poor. James going for it. The Scottish man going for it. It's on right now. He's going to pull this one off. Or no, he isn't. Zonda braking very late. Yeah, Zonda is braking very late everywhere.
Oh, he's still on the inside though. He's just not got the traction though, has he? Jamesy through. But yeah, but that between A5A and Zonda, did you see any yellow flags on your screen?
No.
No, so I wonder if that was just.
Say A5A is very aggressive and forcing his way through right now.
Yes. And he goes wide on out of Maggots and Beckett's. And that's going to cost him here onto the straight.
Looking at the race director right now, we see Coley has reversing off the start line, got disqualified for that.
Oh right, yes, I did see him reverse.
Second penalty in turn 1. or in lap 1. The player already with 4 penalties in a row as he has given up.
Yeah, he retired a moment ago.
Mini as well. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 penalties for him uninterrupted. That's almost half a page. Ooh, Mini has
Wow.
to watch out. Already
That's almost
9
impressive.
seconds.
Green flag, so
Already
it's just...
on 9
Oh, and
seconds
as we
right
see
now.
here, Good Ace has caught one. And he's right behind him. And he's actually clipped the back of him there, I think. So the battle up the front, as I said, he's closed the
Mr.
gap.
Costa very close as well right now.
Yes,
And
yeah, very
Keegan
close indeed. Keegan closing in
has
as well.
made a mistake.
Yeah,
Has
Costa.
one made a mistake is the question. Because we missed that.
Oh, and the back end of Good Ace was very twitchy through there, but he's got the run on 1. Yellow flags through the middle sector.
Green flag right now again.
He's lost a lot of time through there with the dirty air, but he might get a run here. He's just not got the straight line speed, has he? He's not going to go for it now. He'll line himself up again for another move later on in the lap. Or the next lap, rather. Oh, he's gone for it! Oh, wow! Good Ace with the dive bomb. He's not giving one any space, but he is through. Wow, that was optimistic from Good Ace. Very aggressive.
Definitely.
Very aggressive from Good Ace as he goes wide into turn 1. And, oh, Costa very nearly losing it there. This battle up the front is...
about the struggle a bit. Maybe tire wear is a bit higher as expected, or just...
Possibly, yeah. So this is going to be interesting now, because obviously this lot all have DRS on each other, as one's going for the move here on Good Ace. Oh no, he's just not got the straight line speed at the moment, maybe saving fuel. Oh, Costa sideways as they go through the right-hander. Back end stepping out.
Looking at one's lap time, he did have a very poor last lap. Being nearly a second and a half slower than his previous laps.
Maybe he's having to save fuel then, perhaps, or maybe he just did make a mistake. Yellow flags again in this section, so it's obviously where someone's car's glitched, unfortunately. And as we see one closing up to the back of Good Ace.
Having a very good pace as well. Penny dropping off a little bit.
Yep.
We know one is running higher wing, so that might be why.
Penny might be having a look at Keegan here. Nope, he tucks in.
But I know one who's running high down for a setup right now, so he's probably not happy with that right now.
No, he won't be suffering so much from the tyre wear because the car will be doing a bit more work. But the tyres will definitely be suffering even with that extra. And has someone pitted? I think Costa's in. Is Costa in? Yes, he is. He's going onto the soft tyres. So a 2-stop then potentially for Costa.
You would assume. He drops down. Oh, Dylan is in as well, going for a sort of super softs.
So he will go onto
Aaron
softs
Taylor
at the end.
has pitted last lap, I think. For softs. Sonda is on mediums. Sonda is going for the 1-stopper then. And Mini is last.
Still on mediums and still last. Wow.
He's actually not that far ahead of Tactics.
So Costa's come out in 10th on those softs. He's got a lot of work to do. He's got an 8-second gap to St Johnston. And as we see, Keegan very aggressive through Maggots and Beckett's. Oh, and he's gone wide, and he's maybe lost a bit of time to Penny. But I don't think Penny's got that straight line speed.
It looks like Penny and one running the same setup here, or similar.
Yes, quite possibly.
Good 8 is playing right now.
Yeah,
so
I was about to say that.
And Penny as well, going into pit lane.
So, where will they come out? That is the question, because obviously Costa came out in P10. He's going to have had fresher tyres for a lap, so we'll see where they come out in relevance to Costa. Let's have a look. Where is Costa? He's coming into Stone now.
Good 8, almost as pit box. So Penny has top 4 mediums.
Here comes
And
Costa.
Good Aids on super softs.
Round the last corner now. Where is Good Aids?
Good Aids is still in pit lane. Looks like
And
he's
I think
in
did Costa get
well.
past? I think yes he is, he's in front.
Yes, he is just
So the
ahead.
undercut working beautifully there for Costa.
But keep in mind, Good Aids is on the super soft.
Yes, so he's got to make those super soft work now though, because if he can't get past, he's going to be in trouble at the end of the race.
Did Penny make a mistake on that? Oh, Penny has, I think Penny has spun it coming out of pit lane.
Yeah, I see what you mean, because there are dirt on his tyres and he's going very slowly through
And
turn
he's
3.
sliding a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was right behind Good Aids when they came in, and now he's dropped like 7
Possibly
seconds.
an incident with Aaron Taylor, perhaps, maybe, because he is the next car in front. As
That is possible.
Is one going to come in this lap? No, one stays out then. Okay. So he's obviously going to go for the one stop, I would assume. Possibly super softs to softs if he's staying out this long. He's got a couple of laps if he wants to do that.
Second gap if he does one stop. So he can let them close in at least 30 seconds, which is obviously nice. if you have
Yeah.
that.
A5A doing a good job in third, albeit
Somba speed in pit lane. We do not want to have that. He already stopped in that fight. What that happened?
oh, he must have had damage then or something.
Or maybe just destroyed his quality tires.
True. Costa with the fastest lap there, closely followed by Good Aids, but he needs to get past because these super soft tyres are not going to hold up in that dirty air of the Toro Rosso. And Costa wide through 3 again, that's where he's losing a lot of time. Sorry, turn 4.
On the soft.
Yeah, I think Costa's running quite a low downforce setup because Good Aids just can't get close to him on the straight.
Looks like Dylan is now 5 seconds behind Penny.
Oh, Costa's run wide, and Good Aids is going to get the run surely now. Onto the old pit straight they go, and he's up the inside. Is he going to get a wing alongside? It's a risky move. He's going to try and hold it, and he backs off midway through the corner eventually.
He really
My
should back
goodness.
off there. There was no way he's gonna make
Yeah.
that happen.
He should
He
have
was not
backed off.
next to him, or well, he was next to him, but he was not alongside him.
No. Oh, what's this? What's happened?
I
Good
don't
Aids
know.
is going very slowly. He must have had a controller issue or a wheel issue or something. He's lost a lot of time through that as well.
I'll quickly keep an eye on
Is
that.
one in the pits? No, he's not. So he's still out. A5A in second still. Wetnets is now up to P4, and I think Keegan's pitted. Yep, Keegan's in the pits, and he's on the Whitewall medium tyres.
So James doing it very well on the soft in the Ferrari.
Definitely, yeah.
Of course, he is 13 seconds down on the leaders, but
Dylan's actually, I think he might be catching Penny here. He's got a 5-second gap to Penny,
No,
and he's on
it
the super
was
soft
fi-
tyres.
it was 5 seconds last lap. So he should be catching him, being on softer tires, or double softer tires if you could call it like that.
Oh! No, never mind, sorry. I thought Good Aids had got past Costa, but there's no way that could have happened with the gap that he's got. As will one pit this lap? Yep, he's coming in this lap, so he will presumably go onto the softs now for 16 laps. We'll stay on board with him. Actually, we'll stay with Good Aids because Good Aids is who he's going to be, or who he was racing rather. Because the pit lane is very long and he's doing extra laps on those super softs, so he may even come out behind Keegan here.
A5A is leading right now. He's going for mediums, so definitely wanting to do a one-stop.
Oh wow, that is very,
Well,
considering
so James
how long
is
he went
going
on those
as
super softs, that is
well.
quite surprising.
I don't think he has not made it. Costa is well ahead.
Yeah.
And Good Aids is ahead as
I am
well.
very surprised with that though, considering he's done 10 laps on the supers. I would have thought he would have gone for the soft. Surely 16 laps would have been
16, yeah, 16
doable.
would definitely be possible.
Well, we'll keep an eye on the soft runners, because obviously A5A is running the softs.
on mediums as well.
Wetnet's also on the softs from the start, so we'll see when they pit.
Is on mediums as well. He started on the softs.
Actually, Costa is right behind Wetnets now. About a second behind, 2 seconds behind. So Costa on the charge. Little lift through there.
He's going so much quicker than everyone else. Costa.
Yeah, look how close he gets to Wetnets through here. Oh, Wetnets has gone wide. This is going to cost him. But more importantly, this is going to hold up Costa if he can't get past quickly because of the dirty air.
Yes, definitely.
Wetnets isn't pitting, so it's going to be a case of how fast can he get past without compromising his race, and he very nearly did there.
A5A is in the pit lane right now.
So he started on the soft, so he's pulled in after 12 laps.
So one may have stretched his tires way more than he should have or could have.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So Wetnet's currently in the lead of the Grand Prix, closely followed by Costa, who is all over the back of him. He's surely going to get the move done here. Down the straight, and that is easy as you like. DRS only swipes back in front as a Mini is out of the race, and Costa moves up into P1, but has to make another stop yet.
Mini crashed completely, having terminal damage.
I wonder where he's done that then.
Yeah. His penalties would have left him again.
Oh my, okay. It's not looking good for the...
Stop go for ignoring yellow flag.
Ah, now that may have been in this middle sector because there has been yellow flags there the entire race. As we see Good Aids closing up to Costa now, but he's still behind Wetnets.
He is right behind Dylan right now. Ooh, struggling in the dirty air, losing a lot of time to that. Only doing 150 miles an hour.
Oh,
that's
okay.
not what you want to be doing.
I have to say though, one is not that far behind Good Aids, and Good Aids is yet to make another stop, so Good Aids has really got to push on. Who's lost it, sorry?
King Chris, yeah.
Oh, Wetnets is in the pits. So he'll go from the soft.
With 20 and only 12 remaining right now.
Now I have to say, Wetnets has not made a good call there. He's done half the race on the medium tyre, so the soft tyre, the middle set out of the three, and he's going to do the rest of the race on the hardest tyre. So he's really compromised himself there.
Yeah, but maybe not sure that his soft would last.
True.
Super soft would last it.
Well, he'll be quicker towards the end of the race anyway, because obviously we'll have fresher tyres. As King Chris has left the session, as we see there.
Yes. He was battling with Dylan, but he just gave up. Dylan was very wide there.
How far behind is one? It's 5 seconds off the lead on those mediums. He doesn't have to stop again, albeit his tyre wear being okay. So he's going to be miles ahead of these guys in front of him if they are going to pit again. If there's... obviously there won't be a safety car because there is no safety car on.
Safety car taking a break.
So how quickly...
No, I don't know if that's just his connection or actually gave up.
Well, Penny's going to get past now as he flies past him. Keegan was P6, so I'm not sure what happened there. Dylan now up into P8, but he's going to have to stop again, that's for sure. He could actually go onto the softs from now, if he looks after them.
Definitely.
So, oh, and we watch Jamesy losing it through Maggots and Beckett, and that is his chance of any good result gone, and I believe he's going to retire now. Yep, that was quite spectacular there. We changed just in time to see that. So that'll promote wet nets up now. Sorry, tactics up, not wet nets. Tactics is not even there, so no good for him. So St Johnston now is last in P11. Oh, Zonda just in front of him. As A5A is gone.
Dropping like flies right now.
Did A5A retire? He must have, because I can't find him.
Yeah. I think.
Does it say on the race director or?
I'll have a quick look.
Oh, Good 8 is in. Good 8 is in the pit, so he's pitting for his softs.
I think I figured out why James retired, because he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 penalties in
Yeah,
one
James,
lap.
he lost the back end, so he'd spun, so he'd lost even more time.
Yes, and those 12 penalty warnings in one lap, lap 13, wouldn't really help him out much.
One is closed in by 4/10 since the last time we checked on Costa. Aaron Taylor's running a good race at the moment. I think he has to stop again though, doesn't he? So he's
yes.
as Good Aids comes out on the soft tyres as predicted. So he's got
Dylan goes
12 laps to do.
the pit lane for the soft. Being passed by the AI of Keegan again.
As we see Zonda closing in on St Johnston now. This could be an interesting battle.
Interesting as well. Can Good 8 make up the gap he has down to Fenny?
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, Good Aids for me has really thrown this away because he's normally very good at conserving tyres, but that's not been the case at all today. He is gone for that aggressive two-stop.
He needs to be 3 seconds quicker than the leader if he wants to get a result here, and I doubt that's going to happen.
Yep.
As we see Mr. Costa still going on soft. Now, will Mr. Costa try and get those to the end? Is the question.
Oh, is Mr. Costa in, or is he just pulled a gap? No, he's got that gap still. One is closing though, so Costa is struggling on those tyres because one is much faster on the hardest tyre right now, which is those mediums.
Will Costa try and keep the soft on, or will he stop in the next few laps?
Wow, I would have to say if he made these run to the end of the race now, I'd be very, very impressed. Since the lifespan seems to be around 12, 13 laps.
Training on them, like a lot of blisters already.
Yeah, very slow through there as well.
Very nice. His lap times are probably dropping slowly as right now. Not what you want to see, although I say that he's still doing 131s. Very consistent. All his laps on the softs are 131s. Whereas we see one just started to do low 131s, so definitely gets him about half a second a lap. With that being said, Costa didn't really go quicker. Like, he is not dropping pace, he is just maintaining pace. Maybe saving tires?
Possibly, yep. Of course, that standard and lean fuel mix can be used.
Where Q8 was doing a fast lap, a slow lap, a fast lap, which is not really good for his tires.
Yeah. Yellow flags in the third to last corner. That's probably where there's been a lot of stop-goes then, I would imagine. If there's yellow flags there, because that is quite a good overtaking opportunity. As one comes around to lap tactics, who isn't actually there. He's closed the gap down to 4 seconds now to Costa, so he's almost within that 4-second window. As he probably will be as they come over the sector line.
Well, definitely going and reaching his top speed he reaches at this straight. He lost time. He actually
I was going to say, he didn't
now.
gain time. He actually,
Maybe is Costa finally deciding that he wants to up this pace a little bit? His first sector is still the same end speed as he's been doing all his sectors, so very consistent, I have to say, by him.
Mr. Costa is Mr. Consistent at the moment.
Although saying that, one did do a very good sector as well, just half a tenth slower. Or maybe is it? Yeah, Costa is quicker in the first sector all this time. S1 just gained half a second back almost.
Dilmos is officially last at the moment because the 3 last place candidates are all out of the session, so they are not actually present.
Can he catch Sonda? 6.4 seconds, I don't think he will be able.
Zonda's still not got up to the back of St Johnson yet, as he very nearly touches the grass there.
Wet Net's in a very lonely race as well.
Yep. Yeah, Wet Nets is, there's not a lot to do really.
Won 3.6 now, so he's half a second quicker still. But is it enough? Will Mr. Costa make it to the end, and will he be ahead? At this rate, half a second, he will be able to.
Very slow through there though, Costa. He's definitely losing time now. He's got to pit surely this lap, otherwise he's compromising his stint, surely. Almost flat through there.
Saying that, his first sector was quicker than his last 5 laps.
Wow, so maybe he's pushing because he is on his in lap then, maybe. Maybe that's what it is.
I think he's going to try and... yeah, definitely. Very quick sector 2. That's quicker than 1. Maybe he's looking the pace right now.
Maybe. Be interesting to see because obviously these tyres have got to last another 8 laps. He is in! So Costa is coming into the pits then.
Wow.
He will go onto the super softs.
So one has basically won this race right
yes,
now.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
16 seconds ahead of number 2, Aaron Taylor, who probably has to stop again. Yes, he's going as well. So will we see 1-2 for Mercedes here? Will it happen? Is the question. I think it will.
Where is Penny? He's
Penny
in the last
right now.
little section of corners now. Good 8 is not that far behind though on those soft tyres.
Ooh, if Penny goes wide, that will probably result him in another penalty, as the last one is very straight.
Oh, so Costa's pit exit now. So he's got a good chance actually, because he's got, 8 laps? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, yeah, 26, 8 laps.
Yeah, Good 8 might have a chance of getting Penny here. It's only a second, 2 seconds behind him.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a case of everyone bunching up here, because Costa's obviously on the fastest tyre, Penny's on the slowest tyre, and Good 8's on the middle paced tyre. So this should be quite good actually. Towards the end of the race.
Try and actually get close to P1 or...
No, the gap is significant right now. So unless one has a puncture, that's the only way I would see these guys getting into it. But obviously, he knows what he's doing. So a puncture at this stage would be.
Well, look at what the gap will be when he crosses this sector line again. He took a second out of him in that sector.
Wow.
So, saying that, he might actually be able to close down a lot.
Well, even if he's closing down a second, mind you, that was a sector, wasn't it? So.
Yeah, in a single sector, he closed down a second. So we'll see what it will be when he crosses the line. He takes out another 6/10.
That's impressive.
I'd say on average 2 seconds a lap quicker.
So he's going to be just off, isn't he? Just off.
He's definitely going to get past Good 8 and Penny. There's no doubt that that's not going to happen.
He could actually catch one as well, depending on how much fuel they have. He could actually catch him.
Tire wear one will have.
Yeah. They are actually catching one at the moment.
It's another 8/10 down already. He has gained more than 2.5 seconds in just the span of 1 lap.
Good 8's got a good run here. I'm not sure if he'll go for the move. Surely not going into this next corner.
I think Good 8 will wait for the straight.
Little lift there, and Penny runs wide, and he nearly touches the grass. Keeps control of it for now.
Costa with a front row seat for this.
Look how much speed Good Ace can take compared to Penny. He's going to surely get him down the straight now. DRS in action. Penny covers the inside.
Oh! F Costa takes a second and a half out of 10. In just one sector again.
And he swoops around the outside. He's giving him the space. And he's in front. Penny's surely not going to come back in around the outside now. No, he bails out of it. And Costa very nearly hitting the back of him there. So Good Ace up into P2. And now Penny has to defend from Costa. This should be good to watch as well. Costa with the fastest lap of 1:30.242. So that possibly was a warning there.
In the last sector, as he had to avoid Penny, of course.
Penny's going to actually have a little bit of help from Good Ace here.
Costa is going through that corner. How much more grip he has.
Yep, it is unbelievable right now. The pace difference between these two guys. Very early on the brakes there. But he's so close through here. Look how close he's getting. He just can't find a way through. He almost hits the back of the Mercedes. There's another AI car up ahead.
This will help one get a certain victory.
Yep. Oh, and Costa. He's surely not going to have a go here. Surely not. He's got to save his car more than anything. I think Good Ace is saving fuel now because he's not pulling away. As he's actually having trouble getting past the AI car. And Penny might have a chance here as he's gone wide on exit. And Costa... Oh my goodness. This is brilliant right now. Costa all over the place. He's going left, he's going right, he's gone left eventually. Surely not round the outside. Surely not. He's trying to hold it. Penny pushes him wide. He's going to go up the... Oh, Penny covers it very late on the defensive move.
Oh, that was very aggressive from Penny.
This is good racing right now, though. Brilliant racing. Surely not into turn one, Costa.
Time on one, but
yep, 18.8 seconds is not going to be enough. As is Costa going to have a look up the inside? He is. He darts to the inside. Penny's going to clip the front of him.
Just turned
and
in.
Very close.
Very close. Oh, that was not.
That could have ended in tears.
Not nice from Penny. Should not have done that.
Yep, very aggressive on the turning. On the front wing of Costa, he's going right. He's going left. He's trying to go around the outside. We can't see from this angle, but Costa's hanging in there. Penny defending for his life at the moment, it seems. As Costa's surely going to get the run now. Penny's going to try and cover the inside. He's left him room, and Costa's side by side going into here.
Don't think Costa will
and oh my goodness, he pushes him wide. Penny's lost the back end. Oh, and he's yep. And Costa's actually going to let him back through here. Costa, very good sportsmanship.
He's way too nice. Penny kind of put out a...
Yeah, Penny's realised, yep. He knew he was in the wrong. And he's led him back through. Why is Costa slowing down? And, okay, this is just getting silly now.
Costa is way too nice here.
This is getting silly. Costa should have taken the position. He's got the right to push him wide there. He's ahead at the apex.
Yeah, he is. He has the right there.
And now he's got to make up this time again. He's only got, well, 4 laps when they cross the line. It wouldn't surprise me to see Penny finish in front now because of the amount of tyre wear that Costa's going to have.
Penny does have a 10-second penalty, so that won't be likely to happen.
Oh, also, Aaron Taylor is right up behind Wetnets now, so that's another battle to watch. Other than that... nothing else is going on. As we see the 3 AI drivers still AI.
Sonda is pitting in the last part of the race right now. Don't know why, but
Costa's already caught up to the back of Penny again. So the grip is still there on those super softs. Very early upshifts from Penny at the moment. So he's saving fuel.
Probably is running out of fuel as well.
Yep. Look how close Costa gets through here. He's so much faster at this stage of the race. Penny maybe carrying a bit too much speed. Look how close he gets now, Costa. Look at him. Closing every single inch of track.
Penny is aware now and does not block him off again.
Costa's surely not going to go for the move here. He's too far back. Yep, not yet. Penny wide on apex though, And Costa's surely going to get past here. Is Penny going to force him wide? No, he's going to give him the space. And that is Costa through into a podium position. These two have raced hard throughout.
Give him the position of twice, he would have been much closer to good ace right now.
Yep.
Penny is still trying to hang on, but
Nah, I don't think the tyres will provide the grip he's wanting, needing. He's also still trying to save fuel, I believe.
well, he's not using manual gear, so maybe
I think he is he not? Oh, he's wide! Yeah, definitely. He must be. He's changing up so early through the higher gears. As we see Zonda going off the track.
Zonda is on intermediate.
Oh, Penny with the back end very nearly stepping out. And oh wait, there was a battle going on between Wet Nets. Ah, we've missed it. Aaron Taylor's got past Wet Nets. Okay, so I think that's going to be pretty much it now till the end of the race. No one else really in sight. Zonda doing a good job on those green intermediate tyres.
Yeah, definitely.
The only question is now, will one get a puncture?
I don't think he will.
Nope, I don't think it will either.
In the end, they will last very long. It does want him to pit, but I doubt that's true.
That was rain. I think it is raining.
Yeah, yep, definitely.
Zonda is the strategic master here. As he's
going in for
he's going for super soft. No, Zonda, what are you doing? It's raining. Oh dear. Maybe not quite the strategic master. So this will be interesting now because obviously one's on much older tyres. 1.5 laps left though. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anything.
No, I don't think anything will happen. Unless we see a mistake from one with no traction, of course.
Yep. In the slippery conditions, it will be trickier.
He knows there's one lap left, but...
Whoa. He's revving very high, I have to say, considering he's running no traction.
Yes,
through the lower gears.
That revving very high is very effective on this year's car.
Oh.
You can
Back
really
end steps out again.
Like maximum torque out of the engine.
But with the wet conditions closing in, is that maybe a bad thing to do, or is that still beneficial?
I think it would still be beneficial as the car has so much grip on these wider tires that even in the higher gears you won't.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough then. Yeah. By all means, carry on. Good Aid still 12 seconds behind. So no change there. Penny has dropped right off the back of Costa now. Yeah, the rain definitely.
Penny will apologise to Costa for that.
Yep.
Should. It's not nice. He closed the door to him twice. Weaved the on straight.
Oh, one's gone wide, and he's keeping it together, luckily. But
the rain decided to fall very quickly.
Yeah.
I must say.
Well, being England, there you go. But one is going to take victory here in the F2 and F3 race. So congratulations for winning tonight's race. There is an F1 race later at 8 PM if you want to watch that. The link should be in the description. If not, then I'm sure you all know where the PSF1 channel is. Costa going to bring it home in P2. Sorry, Good Aids in P2. Sorry, my bad there. Costa coming home on the last podium spot, P3. And Penny will bring it home in 4th on those mediums. Aaron Taylor not too far behind in 5th. The gap's fairly similar in the end, towards the end of that race.
Yep.
Wet nets on the mediums. He'll come through, and we're just waiting for Dilmos and St Johnson now to cross the line in 7th and 8th places. As Dilmos coming through the last 2 corners now.
And in P10 it's gonna be also on that. Behind
Yep.
the AF Keegan, or can he still make
Oh
it
yes,
that
of course,
time?
Zonda is still with us, isn't he?
Yes, Zonda is still here. He cannot do it, unfortunately. He tried.
So, very interesting
That
race.
was it
Shame it didn't
for
rain a bit
the
earlier.
race
Would have
now.
made it very interesting with the one stoppers. I felt if it could have
Definitely.
rained, say 3 laps earlier, that could have made it very interesting. But there you go. One wins the F2 and F3 pre-race, pre-season race here at Silverstone.
Penny,
I'm sure he'll be ecstatic with that
just
performance.
just out of question, what were you doing defending a...
Maybe it was bad. I was fine.
It was very aggressive. I think that's what
It
South
was
was trying to say.
very aggressive. Weaving 4
You
times
went
on
back
the
the one
straight.
down the Wellington straight.
Yeah.
Wow,
well,
the amount of
and,
penalties.
What was the other one?
On my screen, he moved way after I moved, so I didn't see it as a problem.
Yeah, there was a few lag issues by the
No,
looks of it.
he tried to get you on the inside. You moved to the left. He went to the right, and you went to the right again, and then you went to the inside. Also,
Yeah, what went
That
on
is
there?
cool.
Because you were just letting each other pass for a while there. What was going on?
He let me pass because it was like a good
Yeah,
road
but
after that.
in-
And I had to let him
okay.
pass.
he overtook the old one.
Oh
So
right.
probably
Oh, I
like-
see what you mean. Yeah, so illegal overtake. Okay. Right.
Makes sense.
F1 will be at 8 o'clock. See you then.